So one of the reasons people have such a hard time learning photography on YouTube is because they're using the platform the incorrect way to learn. So most people will just go on YouTube, try to learn a skill, and they'll watch every video possible to learn about this skill. So what I would actually recommend is use YouTube, but use it in a completely different way. So if you're trying to learn photography, first you need to find YouTubers that are teaching it, that have photos that inspire you. So instead of watching a bunch of random YouTube videos, watch some YouTube videos and then go to the person's website and make sure their photo portfolio is something that you really enjoy and aspire to want to be like. Because when you're starting out, you have to kind of copy people at first. It's completely fine. You'll develop your own style once you get better. So check out their portfolio, make sure they have a lot of photos and that they update it pretty constantly. Because if they're not updating it constantly and they don't have a lot of photos you like, then the chances are they're actually not developing their own skills and they don't really know what they're talking about. So check their portfolio first. Maybe find 2 or 3 photographers that you really like their photos and you aspire to be like. Once you find them, just pick the ones that you like the best, the single photographer that you most want to aspire to be like as far as their photos go. Then watch all their content. Don't watch anybody else's, just pick them, watch all their content, and get good at what they're teaching. This is going to give you a good baseline foundation. Now, if they're a good teacher, you're going to start to see results really quickly. And once you start to see those results for a few weeks, I would say stay there for a few weeks to a few months, really dial in the skills they're teaching you, and then start to produce some photos of your own and see if you can get them close to what you want them to be like. So you're actually feeling some motivation and you're actually feeling some trust in yourself. Now, once you do that, you're going to feel a lot better about learning. And then you can pick that second favorite photographer with a lot of photos you really like and go and do the same thing with their YouTube videos for a few months until you really learn everything they have to teach. And you'll find it's slightly different than the other photographer, but a lot of things will probably mesh if they're good teachers and good photographers. And then just practice integrating those skills and building your own skills from that. And then from there, you're going to have the self-confidence that you can say, okay, now I can actually go out and start to shoot on my own and develop some of my own skills. And you can decide if you're missing some different skills from there, if you want to look at that third favorite photographer and go from there. But go deep on people that you really like their photos. Because if you don't like their photos, you're wasting your time because they're going to teach you stuff to create photos that you don't even like. So you won't get better, you won't be inspired, and you'll quit. So hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.